Hello everyone, welcome back to this another session on Java Swing components. In today's class we are going to see what is a JTree component. Just a quick recap, in the last class we saw what you mean by a JTab pane, and we also saw an example of a JTab pane. So now before we understand what is a JTree component and see what are the constructors of a JTree component, I would directly want to show you an output and see how a JTree component looks like. So we will go see the output in Eclipse, come back and then start understanding how to implement the JTree using Java Swing. Here you go, this is a simple program on how to implement a JTree component in Java. So let me run this program. Now you can see that you are getting the output here. You have a frame, then you have a tree structure here, or a tree component. Now this tree component is basically made up of nodes. So you have a node called University, and you have a node called National College and Kaveri College. So when I click on the National College, you can see that the node is expanding and you have got further nodes coming up here. Similarly, when I click on Kaveri College, you can also see that this Kaveri College node is expanding and you have got further nodes coming downwards. Now, how do we do this in Java Swing? And one thing you have to understand here is this university is called as the root node, and National College and Kaveri College are called as child nodes. And a child nodes can have multiple children as well. So you have BSc and BBM as a children nodes of the National College, but BSc does not have further nodes, so we call it as a leaf node. So now we will go back to the lecture and see how exactly to create this tree component using Java Swing. What are the constructors involved and how do we actually develop this structure is what we are going to learn in programming. Okay, so we just saw the output of the JTree program. Now, what is a JTree? We know that the JTree is a swing component used to display a hierarchical data. Now, we also saw a JTree has a root node, which is the topmost parent of all the nodes in the tree. Now, there are some constructors which are involved in the creation of JTree. The first one is a JTree itself, so which creates a JTree with a sample model. Then you have other two constructors as well. So we shall look into it and use one of these constructors in our program. Now this is the output what we got in Eclipse. I have taken the screenshot of that particular output. Now what you see on the left hand side is an collapsed JTree. That means they are not expanded. So what you see there, the university, that is university is called as a root node because it is the parent of all nodes. Under the university root node, you have got two nodes. One is called the National College and the second one is called the Kaveri College. And remember, this root node is actually residing inside a frame and the title of the frame is University Courses. Now when I expand it, this is what I am going to get. I have taken the screenshot. You just observe on the right hand side of the screen. So when I expand this node called National College, I get two more nodes called BSc and BBM. These are the leaf nodes of the National College. And when I expand the Kaveri College, I get a few more nodes, BCA, LLB, BEd and BCom. So they are the leaf nodes of the Kaveri College. So overall put together, we can say that university is the root node, National College and Kaveri College are the child nodes, BSc and BBM are the leaf nodes of the National College, and BCA, LLB, BEd and BCom are the leaf nodes of the Kaveri College. Now how do we get this output using a program? So what will be our programming logic? So let's understand that now. So this is the program to actually generate the tree structure, what I told you. The first and the foremost thing is you have to import a package called javax.swing.star. Now this is a package which we have to import, and you have to import a package called javax.swing.tree.star. So two packages you are importing. Now I am creating a class called tree example. So the name of the class is tree example. So in the tree example class, I am creating an variable of the frame JFrame, and the name of the variable is called as F. I am creating a constructor called tree example. So inside the constructor, I am creating a frame. The name of the frame object is F, and in the constructor I am passing this university courses, which means that the title of the frame is set to university courses. Now what is important here is, now how do you create the nodes? In order to create the nodes, you must have this class called default mutable tree node. Now this is a class. Now this class is actually available in the package javax.swing.tree. So what is this default mutable tree node class? It helps you to create nodes. So I am creating the first node called university. I can see that here default mutable tree node is a constructor and university is the object. So I am creating an node called univ, and I am passing the value called university, which means the first node is university. I am creating the second node as CC, and I am passing the value as Kaveri College, and the third node is also created, which is called as NC, and I am passing the value National College. So what did you do? You have created three nodes now. One is a university college node, a Kaveri College node, and a National College node. So their relevant objects are univ, CC, and NC, and they are all created using this class called default mutable tree node class. Now what do we do next? All I have to do is, I have to make my program understand that this National College and Kaveri College are the child nodes of this university node. So you can see from the diagram here that National College and Kaveri College are the children nodes, are the child nodes of the university node. So using the university object univ.addNC, now I am calling the add method and I am passing the object called NC. Now what is NC? NC is an object which is nothing but the child node or just a node, and it is a National College node. So for this university, I am adding the National College node, and using the university node, I am adding into it the Kaveri College node. So that means that now you have created the basic hierarchy. That is, under university you have got National College and you have got Kaveri College, two sub nodes you have. But I need few more nodes. Under National College I need nodes called BSc and BBM, and under Kaveri College I need to get BCA, LLB, B.Ed and BCom. So what I do, I start creating those nodes here. So I am creating 4 more nodes, BCA, BBM, BSc and BCom. Now all these 4 nodes should come under National College. So using the National College, who is represented as an object called NC, using NC, the National College object, I am adding BCom, BSc, BBM and BCom. So these are the nodes which are actually added to the National College. And similarly I am creating 3 more nodes, that is BA, LLB and B.Ed. So using the Kaveri College, I am just adding these nodes, that is I am adding BCA, BCom, LLB, B.Ed and BCom. So these nodes I am adding to the Kaveri College. Now once I have done all these things, I have to specify which is the tree node, which is the root node of my tree. Now I have a constructor here called as a JTree. I am creating a component called as a JTree component called JT. And when I am creating this JT object of this JTree class, I am passing this object called univ. So what is this univ? So univ is a node. So here univ is a node where you are setting the value as university courses. So that means, or just a university, I'm sorry, you are setting it as university. That means that this node becomes the tree node. Then using the frame object, you are adding this particular node to the frame, that is JT. You are passing the object JT and you are adding it to the frame. you are setting the size of the frame and you are setting the visibility of the frame to true. So again, the main function, you are creating an instance of an tree example class. So you know that when an instance is created and constructor is called, so whatever is there within that constructor will be executed and you get the output. So this is how you basically create an JTree object in Swing. So thank you so much for watching this session. I will see you in the next session where we will talk more about advanced Java concepts. Till then, take care. Bye bye.